Welcome to the Scream Queens Horror Movie Road Trip Podcast. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So we're on a Christmas vacation.
Yep.
And we are heading to Disney World as we
magical place in the world.
At the most magical time of the year.
That's right.
So, of course, we were like, okay, we're going to Disney World. We have to do a podcast, right?
Yeah, because those things kind of go hand in hand, horror and Disney.
Yeah, I think so. Some of the scariest shit I've ever seen were
Disney as a kid,
movies.
growing up was a Disney movie.
The Black Cauldron, that movie is terrifying. Snow White, as a little kid, is pretty scary when she's running through the woods, and then the transformation scene
of the Queen. Yes. Well, yeah, of course. There's definitely scary things.
Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Mm-hmm. Lots of great horror Disney, you know.
But those are not what we're talking about.
That's not what we're going to talk about today. No. But Disney inspired us to talk about horror. We thought, let's do the light and dark. You know, let's go to Disney, have a magical Christmas time. We're going to do some awesome Christmas events, after hour, Christmas parties, stuff like that. And then talk about a really dark Christmas movie. Mm-hmm. We're here today, Miss Justine.
Yes, I'm your final girl.
Our final girl. And me, your soul survivor, Mr. Josh.
Yes.
We're going to talk to you about...
Black Christmas.
Black Christmas.
Dun, dun, dun.
Black Christmas. Did you hear that echo? It's echoing in our sound booth / car.
Yeah, our top-notch sound
Our
booth.
top-notch, state-of-the-art. It's on wheels. We take it cross-country.
It's a Honda.
And it's fabulous. It's one of two sound booths, actually.
Yes, yeah. Sometimes we drive Josh's car, and sometimes we drive my car, so...
We're in Justine's sound booth right now.
Yeah, this is my sound booth. Even though I don't drive, I never drive, so that's a little, info right there.
I'm always the driver. That's why Justine leads the conversation most of the time.
Because I have it all in my hands.
She has all the facts.
It's in my hands.
I have to look at the road.
Yeah, because we are always trying to, still follow the rules of the road, for they are the laws of the land.
But here we are. It's Christmas time. Another awesome time of the year. I love Halloween. Love Christmas.
The Burrs, as we have grown to call them.
We love them
the most. Let's go ahead and begin our tale of Black Christmas.
The blackest of Christmases.
The blackest of Christmases. And it opens, we're going to a party, and it opens up at a Christmas party at a sorority house.
We should say this movie was directed by Bob Clark, who directed another famous, my favorite Christmas movie of all time, A Christmas Story.
I think it's on TNT 24 hours on Christmas Day.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It is the Christmas
quintessential Christmas story. But Black Christmas might be number 2. We always make it a point to watch it every year.
For a while now.
It's probably
a long while.
This is probably our 4th Christmas to watch it. Mm-hmm. And funny little anecdote, we always have to watch it on YouTube because it's not on Amazon Prime, it's not on Netflix, not on Hulu.
No.
So but it's on YouTube.
Yes.
So.
And that's a bummer. Because it's
doesn't look so great.
Yeah. It lacks a little bit in the visual because it's, on YouTube. And nothing about YouTube, but blah, blah, blah. Okay.
But like you said, starting at a Christmas party.
Yes, but we're seeing it from the point of view of our
murderer.
He's our killer.
And if you think about it, John Carpenter a few years later kind of took the same concept with Halloween. Yes. Starting with the point of view of the killer stalking the house, looking through the windows. That's how this movie starts. Is through the killer's point of view, looking through windows at people he's about to kill.
Yeah. So. But he decides that he's going to creep up into the attic. There's a rose trellis that leads up. He climbs it.
Yeah, it's like he kind of knew the layout of the house, if you will.
Yeah. Gathering some information right away as sleuths over here.
This is kind of a whodunit.
It is. Yes, very much.
So he climbs in through the window. He's up in the attic.
And he's just watching the party go on. He's, waiting for someone to be by themselves.
Down at the party is a bevy of 70s beauties like Margot Kidder and Olivia Hussey, Andrea Martin.
Yes, yeah, those ladies are down there getting all kinds of white girl wasted.
Like, woo!
And one of them, Barb, who's played by Margot Kidder, she's kind of the, like, comic, uncomfortable relief that happens throughout the film. But Barb gets a call from her horny mom, and she's like, guess what? We're not having Christmas together.
I'm horny.
I'm horny. I'm going with my boyfriend instead. And Barb acts like some angsty 20-year-old and is like, oh, well, I hate you, Mom. Close your legs.
My mom's always wet.
Leave it to Mr. Josh to...
Sorry.
Yeah, well, okay, so...
But Margot Kidder herself is playing, like, this body character. She's supposed to be the, like, oh, Barb.
Yes.
Barb is always going there character.
Yes, you are so right. Oh, my, you were, like, channeling Barb,
I was
Justin.
just channeling Barb.
You were.
That's what I was
talking
doing.
About Barb's mom. Her saint of a mother. Yes, well, so we're getting to know the characters right now, and there's Jess. She's like the lead, played by Olivia Hussey. And
she's no well, it is revealed later she's kind of a hussy.
She might be like a little bit of a hussy, but she is like on the phone with her boyfriend, all like, I've got information to tell you, but I can't say it over the phone because that would further the storyline along way too quickly, so I'm going to meet you tomorrow.
And I have a horrible accent.
Yeah, it is a British accent, because I looked it up. I was like, oh, where the hell is this girl from? And she's like got some Argentinian dad, and her mom's from Great Britain, and they only lived there for like half her life, so she has like half an accent, basically.
Her accent's like, it's kind of like, what? Where is she from?
She's from around...
She just sounds European.
Yeah,
very
basically.
European.
Exactly, and so now the party ends.
And then you have Andrea Martin. She's another character there, kind of like the funny little friend.
Yeah.
You know, she's what would you call her? The
Duff.
The Duff.
But she's not ugly and she's not fat. She's not dumb. But she's just kind of like the sidekick friend that is there, just to fill the scene.
Exactly.
Maybe. Oh, Andrea Martin, you'll never hear this, but like, I don't mean to say you're a scene filler. But yeah, that's there.
And then there's like the girl that's like, what's her name?
Oh, Claire.
Claire.
Yeah. Oh, she's like little Miss Prissy Pants.
Guys, I don't think we should do that.
Oh no, that sounds like a bad idea.
So that's our cast of characters.
Those are the girls.
And who's gonna live and who will die?
Only time will tell. So
tell us.
Okay, yeah, so they get their first call from the quote, they call him the moaner, because I guess he's called before and moaned on the phone. And it sounds strange. Yeah, he is like...
it's creepy stuff.
He's, like, the first call that he gives, he's like,
you know there's like an O face behind that phone on the other end.
And you don't want to know why.
Yeah.
And so Barb, being her, like, brash self, is like egging him on, like, oh yeah, big boy, or whatever.
And that's when Claire's like, guys, I don't think we should do that. I'm gonna go upstairs.
That's a bad idea.
I gotta pack. I'm meeting my papa tomorrow.
Yeah, so we have our first character who's like alone upstairs by themselves.
The first little one wanders off. What do you think's gonna happen?
Well, she's not returning to Mother Duck, I'll tell you that. She's getting herself suffocated in a closet.
Oh.
Yeah, the killer's hiding and that's actually a cool scene.
Yeah, because you're getting mostly his point of view again, and she's up there putting stuff up, and you can see like his eyes peeking out of stuff.
Yeah,
that you can
he's
also
hiding
see.
behind the plastic bags that you get when you go to the dry cleaners, and there's like a whole bunch of them, and he's kind of hiding behind them, but you can see him, and he grabs her, and he's got the plastic bag and just wraps her around
her face,
and then she's obviously gonna be baby dead in a few minutes when he's done suffocating her.
She is baby dead, baby suffocated.
Yeah, and he coaxes her by like meowing like a cat. And so she's like, Claude, the house cat that's
Claude,
in
where
there.
are
Yeah,
you?
like, so she's like, where are you in my closet that's somehow humongous, even though I'm in like a sorority house.
Which I'll say, first unrealistic point. Anybody with a cat would be like, shut up, Claude!
I'm tired of hearing you meowing all night long.
I already fed you. You're lying.
Yeah, because my cat does that. It's like every few hours he acts like I've never given him food before, ever.
Like, Claude.
He's selfish.
You're full of shit,
Just
Claude.
like Claude. So, yeah, we have our first kill.
Yeah.
And
Claire's gone.
what he does is grabs her and takes her up into the attic that he's hiding out in and puts her, Josh.
In the attic.
Yes, but...
In a chair by the window.
Mhm.
He's like, bitches get stitches, You had to bitch at your friends and walk off.
Yeah, so he's going to leave her up there in this rocking chair and let her just look out this window.
And they do a good shot where they kind of pan out and you see from like below, you can't see her up in the window. So it's kind of cool. She's out there just watching.
Mm-hmm.
No one knows she's up there.
Nope.
No one can see her from the outside up in the window.
But she's there.
She's there looking out.
Mm-hmm. And then
With a plastic bag over her head still.
And downstairs, the girls are just being so funny to each other. And Miss Mac, the drunk house mom, gets back, and they give her a moo-moo for Christmas.
Like, Miss Mac, you're dumpy enough. Here's a moo-moo for you to make it even worse.
And so she's this drunk house mom that goes around and has like bottles of whiskey or whatever just tucked away in the toilet or in a book.
But even she knows a moo-moo is a shitty gift.
Yeah, you're not fooling her.
Yeah, she's even rolling her eyes like, oh, now I see what you think of me.
Yeah, you guys, I'm just a joke.
And the girls are just snickering. Try it on, Miss Mac. Try it on.
So that's all going on, and yeah, nobody even cares about Claire anymore. Well, because she's like, I'm upstairs packing, and I'm a bitch. Leave me alone. So everyone's gonna leave her alone.
They're like, oh, that Claire. She's upstairs packing to meet her dad.
And nobody cares, and the night goes on, and the next morning,
Knock, knock, knock. Here's Daddy.
Mr. Harrison, Claire's dad.
Yeah, he's actually like out in the parking lot waiting for her, and I forget who wanders by and is like, I'll show you where she lives, or
I think it was like somebody who was like at the party the night before. We're supposed to like remember him from the night before or something.
So he takes him by the house, and Miss Mac is there, and she's leading him around, and he's like, he's seeing things he's not very fond of.
Yeah,
like,
you can tell he's a conservative man.
Yeah.
And he's paid for his daughter to go to school.
And he is seeing things of the bohemian variety around the house, and nudie posters, and he's like, I didn't sign my daughter up to meet boys and do drugs or party or some bullshit dad.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, you said you sent her to college. That's all that happens there. That's all we did is just do that. P-A-R-T-Y, because we're in college.
P-A-R-T-Y, you ain't got no alibi. No, it's not right.
Did you cheer in college, Mr. Josh?
No.
Oh, goodness. Well, they decide to go to the police station and report that Claire's missing.
They're like, hey, I hear John Saxon works at the police station. Let's
go. John Saxon is the, lieutenant.
Cold heartthrob John Saxon. Future daddy to Final Girl Nancy Thompson in the Nightmare on Elm Street series.
So he's in he was a heartthrob, and he was still a looker, I'll tell you. And so, they go to the police station, and we get to see, so Jess, again, comes in the picture, and she's meeting her boyfriend, who we find out is, this, crazy pianist who can't deal with his feelings.
Yeah, at one point in the movie, he gets so pissed off about how, a piano recital or audition with it. He's like, I'm gonna destroy my piano. I can't cope.
Toddlerish.
I've never dealt with my anger issues.
Ever. All the money that his parents sent to conservatory should have been to, a therapist. But, needless to say, he's got feelings.
And Jess isn't fooled. She's like, they have their meeting now, right?
Yeah, she tells him.
She's like, hey, I gotta tell you something.
In my half-British accent sometimes.
I have your seed in my belly. And we're gonna have a baby.
Yeah. And she's not down to being a mommy, and she's gonna use her right for an abortion.
She's like, it's my right to choose.
It's like, it's the 70s, it's after 1960, 1972 Roe v. Wade, I am doing this shit.
I am woman.
And he's like, no, you're not, bitch.
This ain't removing a mole, he says.
Yeah, like, yeah, you treat this like you're removing a wart.
A wart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How delicate, sir. Yeah.
All right, let's keep...
Basically, their boyfriend-girlfriend relationship is mildly abusive.
It's kind of the opposite of what would usually happen. You know, she's saying, I want an abortion, and he's saying, no. Where usually it's the guy saying, get an abortion.
Yeah.
The girl's saying, like,
a lot
no.
of role reversal in this.
Yeah.
She's, like, put together. She doesn't seem to have breakdowns at all in the movie.
She's going to be our final girl. Oh, I just gave that away.
well, we did. I said at the beginning she was the lead.
Oh, okay.
So I thought they must have gotten it. And then there's this crazy scene where Barb, who's just the resident, like...
Oh, is this where she's getting her comeuppance?
No, it's where she gives the kid the alcohol.
Oh, yeah, she gives some kid alcohol.
And that's just to point out, like, this movie is so not...
70s.
Yeah, like, it's not PC for today.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's there giving...
PC.
Like an 8-year-old a big swig of whiskey.
Yeah.
Everybody's a drunk in this movie. Jess gets another call, though. And this time, the killer, like, does the whole voice changing and starts talking like a lady sometimes. It's weird. It's weird. And you're, like, wondering, like, what the hell is he talking about? He's all like, Billy!
Yeah.
Billy! And you're like, what the hell?
What is...
You're alongside them. They have no idea what this asshat is.
Like, use your big boy voice, okay?
Use your words.
Use your words.
We have to say that.
I can't understand you. Use your words.
Okay. Let's keep going. We're back at the police station, and they're,
someone comes in and files a missing persons report, right?
Yeah.
Like, my little girl's missing!
Yeah, so it's like, okay, now there's 2 girls missing. A college girl and, like, some teenager.
Like, let's send out a search party!
Yeah.
Stat!
They get, like, some search party together.
Let's get a bunch of drunk cops and have a search party.
Yeah, and all the sorority girls are drunk because they had dinner, and Barb made a fool of herself and had to go upstairs to go to bed. So they have
they're like, go to bed, Barb.
They have the search party, and they find the little girl dead.
Yes, they find
So now
body.
they all know there's a killer. Like,
there is
the
a
whole
killer
town.
on the loose.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm singing everything today. I think I'm just so excited for Disney that's making me sing
You're
like
just breaking out songs.
I'm turning into a Disney princess.
Oh, let's talk about Miss Claude dying.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Miss
Again,
Claude.
the like cat thing happens.
Yes.
And she like goes up to the attic.
Yes.
And she gets the hook in her face and it like hangs her.
This damn cat. Damn Claude.
Yeah.
She's all, Miss Mac's all like, Claude?
He's not even that cute of a cat, guys. Like,
he's not worth dying for.
it just honestly, like, if I'm gonna go look for a cat, he better be fucking cute. And this one's just blah.
If not, you can stay in the attic and cry.
Yeah, you can, like,
Cat.
poop up there, cat. Whatever. But yeah, so Miss Mac, the sorority mom, dies.
Yeah.
Poor lady.
Yeah.
You know, she was just going to see her sister, packing up.
Yeah, packing up. She was ready for the holidays, trying to take care of these drunk frat girls. Or sorority girls.
That aren't going home for the holidays.
Yeah.
It's weird that, like,
because they have horny moms and parents that don't love them.
Yeah. That they must be, like, the privileged yet ignored children.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's got to be, like, the Peter guy is, like, talking about conservatory. I think this is, like, a established college or something.
Yeah.
These girls are all very lucky and privileged.
Been to boarding schools.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about, there starts to be this element of, like, tracing calls in the movie.
Yeah, you get to see, and I wonder if this is accurate. Like, is that how they really trace calls in the 70s? Because it's this big, elaborate, almost like the size of a warehouse, and this guy's having to run around trying to find, like, a thing that's moving and ringing. Like, I couldn't quite tell exactly what he was looking for. There were a lot of beeping and buzzing and things
you
kind of
don't
shaking.
actually really even get to, like,
You're like, okay, he's looking for something.
and
he knows
that he's tracing.
Yeah, I'm like, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, so I guess that's good. The phone guy knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the cops are like tracing the phone that Jess keeps getting the calls from, and Oh, they finally find out where the calls come from.
They're coming from inside the house. That's a different movie, but they say something similar.
What is that movie before?
You know what? We should have looked that up.
Yeah.
Someone Facebook us. Tell us on our Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah.
Give
us some knowledge.
Which movie came out first?
Drop some knowledge. Yeah. So, we forgot to talk about the Christmas carolers and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's some fine Christmas carols that come and sing some beautiful tunes that really put me in the holiday spirit.
They come and sing some tunes. And while they do it, the killer gets like another opportunity to go down there and kill Barb with her unicorn.
Yes. It's such like insane like Glass Menagerie scene. It's like a deleted like slasher scene from the Glass Menagerie.
Yeah.
Picks up like this glass unicorn and just stabs her to death.
Because Barb has like her entire glass collection of animals
at
the sorority house.
By her bed.
She doesn't keep that at home or whatever. She takes them all with her. It's strange. And she'd been sent up to bed earlier, so she'd just been by herself. And
oh my gosh, do you think they should have had a whole backstory about her and her collection of glass animals?
I think we should have just had a movie called Barb's Story.
About her horny mom.
Yeah.
About her collection, how all she's had in life are these her glass menagerie.
Exactly.
And in the end, it kills her.
Oh my gosh, like, wow, what is that phrase, like nail on the head or whatever?
Nail on the head.
Yeah, man, you just got it. I think that's gonna be a movie, guys.
Guys, we're writing the prequel.
2017.
It's like a mashup.
Will you be there
Barb's
with us?
Black Christmas Story.
Barb's Black Christmas Story.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Justine, we're gonna be millionaires. Hollywood, here we come.
With that one right there. Okay, yeah. So Barb dies, and then Phyllis dies too. Like it's everybody gets knocked off by the killer, and the killer's been in the house, and now we have our final scene with Jess. She's found out the calls are coming from inside the house.
He comes down after her. This is the part where he like grabs her by the hair.
Yeah. Well, she goes upstairs. Remember, she has that. She's at the door, and she's like, Barb!
Oh yeah.
Phyllis!
Because they tell her that he's and she's like, I don't hear anybody, and she's like freaking out, screaming. I do like that.
Yeah.
You can feel her like terror in that scene.
Yeah, the cop on the phone tells her like, I need you to put the phone down and walk directly out of the house and not to ask questions. And she, of course, is being a dumb bitch and is like, well, why? And so he's being a dumb bitch, and he's like, because the caller is coming from the house.
Yeah, he tells her, even though he was told not to tell her why.
Because that would obviously have made her really upset if she knew that. So
instead, she stands there and freaks out, trying to call for her friends
that are obviously dead. It's like, come on, get out of the house. They just told you somebody who has killed at least a little girl in the woods is in your house calling you.
Like, they killed her with her glass unicorn. Get out of the house.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah. So this chase scene happens, and the killer like comes down this, or she sees the killer through the door.
Yeah.
Sees the eyeballs, and then he like chases her down the stairs, grabs her by the hair,
pulls her back. It's so like moment.
She has her like long 70s hair.
Yeah.
It's very luxurious and.
He gets a hold of it.
Yeah. It's like,
and let's tell about the sweatshirt she's wearing. She's wearing this sweater, actually, that's like these two hands almost.
Holding her boobs.
Her boobs.
Yeah, it's basically hands over her titties. On a sweater.
It's pretty cool. I want that sweater.
My mom liked it.
Yeah.
So now we've got this chase scene, and she's running down into the basement, trying to hide from him. She's locked herself in the basement. He's all like freaking out because he obviously wants to kill her. And then you hear him leave the house.
And then
you see her. She's all like hiding and everything.
Jazz?
Yeah.
Jazz, it's me, Peter.
And you're like, what the fuck? It's Peter?
And for some reason, because he's not the killer, he busts through the window. Like, that's how he's going to handle things.
Yeah, because there's like this little window in the basement she can see.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm just going to bust it in, because I can see her in there. She doesn't want to talk to me, so I'm going to do the crazy boyfriend thing and just bust
kick the window in.
And then try to convince you guys I'm not the killer.
It's strange, yeah. It's a strange scene, because you're like, okay, if you're not the killer, why are you doing that? Well, she doesn't fall for it, she kills him.
Yeah, she's like,
And so now we have the end of the movie, which is all the cops have shown up at the house.
They found Olivia Hussey. Hasn't she been stabbed or something too at this point?
Yeah, or knocked out unconscious or something.
happened
She's
to
in a
her.
bed. She's sedated. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The doctor says something of like, I sedated her or whatever.
Yeah, because that's just what they did in the 70s. Like, we don't know how to handle
A woman's
her.
upset. Let's sedate her.
She'll sleep it off.
And while she's asleep, the cops decide, let's all go outside and have a conversation. The dad of Claire, he's still around. He like passes out like a weird bitch. And so they like take him outside, leaving her alone. And we find out the killer wasn't Peter. He was up in the attic.
He's still there.
And then the shot goes outside.
Yeah, it goes up into the attic, and then does the kind of the same shot they did earlier, where it pans back out through the window, and you get that sense of distance of how really high up that attic is, and like, well, eventually someone will find them up there, but who knows how long. But part of me too is like, why have the cops never checked the attic?
The attic, I know.
When they're looking for a missing person. But anyways, I digress.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, eventually her carcass is gonna smell, but whatever's.
Yeah.
But the last thing you hear is the phone ring.
The phone ring again.
And that's supposed to signal to us that he got Olivia Hussey.
Yeah,
But we don't know. It's open-ended.
It's because there is kind of a comment earlier that one of the cops says that he always called them after he killed them. Or he always called the house after he killed somebody.
Yeah. He
And
always
so
called the house after he had gotten
You hear the phone ring, so it almost kind of suggests maybe he killed Olivia Hussey, but who knows? Maybe she survived.
Yeah, who knows? Because
is there a Black Christmas too?
we haven't seen if there is a Black Christmas too.
I haven't seen it.
No. I guess they kind of leave it open to interpretation / open for a sequel.
Yeah.
Is basically what it all is. And, okay, so now we're done. The movie's over.
Yay!
The last time we saw Olivia Hussey, she was alive,
Yeah.
but the phone rings, so we don't know. Maybe she's an actual final girl and made it, or maybe not.
And then the movie ends, and I'm in the Christmas spirit,
Yeah.
feeling so warm and cozy.
I'm feeling warm and cozy too. Well, we're in Florida, so
We're in Florida.
it's definitely not cold for Christmas
Yeah.
down here.
No white Christmas here, but we will have snow at Disney World.
Yes, they will put snow like all over. It's so fun.
I can't wait. We are very excited. We're weird Disney nerds also, in a way.
You're learning so much about us today.
It's going to be kind of fun. We're going to have so much fun.
We're going to have so much fun.
But what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go. We're going to finish our drive.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get our asses down to Disney World and have us a fine damn week.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not going to get to listen to us, like, approach Disney and freak out like the, Diz freaks we are, but I digress. Yes. We're leaving, and we wish you adieu until...
Yes, we're going to go have fun for a week, and then we'll come back. We'll tell you about our trip. We'll do our final thoughts, our favorite scenes, and our knife ratings. And we'll wrap up our Black Christmas episode.
Yeah, and we'll tell you all about Disney World.
We're so excited. We hope you are excited too and are enjoying this episode. We'll see you soon.
All right. Bye.
Welcome to the Scream Queens Horror Movie Podcast. We missed you guys.
Oh, we just missed you guys so much.
That's her princess voice. We have been surrounded by princesses
Oh my goodness.
for a good solid week.
It was a week of magic.
We had the most wonderful Disney holiday adventure.
It was truly just the most exciting week.
A week of magic,
Yeah, a week of magic.
if you will. We had a great time. We went to all kinds of Halloween.
I thought you were going to say holiday.
Holiday Christmas parties. We saw Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam.
Yes.
We saw
Lots of fireworks.
Yes, we saw the holiday wishes special fireworks show at Christmas time.
Yeah,
special
the Magic Kingdom.
Christmas parades. We saw snow in the Magic Kingdom, snow at Hollywood Studios.
We saw Santa Claus.
Christmas trees galore.
Everywhere, yes.
Christmas music everywhere.
There were so many, pentatonic-like bands.
Oh, yeah.
Like those all a cappella groups.
It was
singing
aka
there.
amazing. No, I hate that shit.
Yeah, it was it was being a kid again, at Disney World.
We had a good time. It was wholesome, wonderful time. And just so everyone knows, they do serve alcohol at Disney World.
Yeah, they serve a lot of alcohol at Disney World.
So you can have
drink some of that.
You can have some adult fun at Disney.
Yeah, it's not just for kids, guys. Adults can have a lot of fun.
Well, we are on our way back. We just made it to Oklahoma. We've been driving, 2 days
Yeah.
to get back from Florida. We're a little delirious. We sound a
Where
little...
are we?
We're in Oklahoma.
Yeah, we recently got into Oklahoma, so we still have, a ways to go.
So we did all the jolly, merry Christmas stuff. And now we're back to talk to you about Black Christmas.
Yeah.
Give you our final thoughts. Give you our knife ratings. So, let's...
Tell me, Josh, what are some of your final thoughts?
Some of my final thoughts...
Your finale thoughts.
My finally thoughts are that the phone voice is very fucking creepy.
Yeah. Super weird.
Yeah. And I get the inspiration, 20-something years later from Scream, that, and When a Stranger Calls, but...
Like the weirdness of the
all those are very unsettling, for sure.
Agnes! Or whatever. Billy!
Yeah. But let's do...
Surely.
Favorite scenes. What's your favorite scene, Final Girl Justine?
Favorite scene? Okay, golly. Okay, probably just because it kind of sets up, okay, this is what's going to go down in this, but I really like the opening kill scene, where she gets suffocated by the laundry bags, and Claire gets all baby killed in her bedroom, thinking she's going for a kitty cat. And I like the POV of the killer looking in through in the closet and kind of tricking her, coaxing her into that situation, and then this is the viewer knowing oh my god, girl, you're about to die now.
Yep, something good's not going to come from him being in there.
And then just knowing she's up there in the window, kind of,
How much is that dead body in the window?
Yeah.
The one with the plastic over its face.
So yeah, I like that one a lot. That, and then maybe
Do you like that one? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do. I like that one. And then maybe I like Peter's outrage scene where he just takes the podium stand and beats the
Murders
piano.
his piano.
Yeah, that outrageous dramatic scene. Those are probably...
I would call it operatic almost.
So, what's your favorite scene, Soul Survivor, Mr. Josh?
Well, mine would be, if I had to pick, would be kind of the end scene with, what's our final girl's name?
Jess.
Movie? Jess. When Jess kind of gets that last phone call and she's running out of there and he grabs her by the hair.
Yeah.
Also what leads up to that when she's standing at the door saying talk to me!
Oh
Screaming their names over and over.
Phil!
Yeah. Say something!
What's the other girl's name?
I forget.
Barb or whatever.
Yeah.
Guys, it's been a week since we did this follow-up podcast.
It has. It's been over a week since we last talked to you guys.
So I'm a little what's her name now? But yeah, Margot Kidder's character.
Yeah.
She's all dead with a unicorn in her heart.
And Olivia Hussey's downstairs screaming for her. But it really, I don't know, it's really creepy. I like it. You really get a sense of oh no, someone answer.
Yeah.
Someone say something.
But nothing. There's just silence, and then it's get out of the fucking house. They told you to get out, so go.
Because at this point, we know more than she does, so we know, Barb is dead and whatnot. But you're still wondering, Is a voice gonna answer? Is he gonna come out?
Yeah, is he
You know,
gonna say like?
What's gonna happen? Yeah,
Do
what's
a shrill
happening?
like?
But it's
yeah.
really good. It's almost like the most of a chase scene we get in this movie, kind of is that. And I love a chase scene in a slasher movie.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're right. It is only like 2 seconds of
Yeah.
a chase scene.
She gets her hair pulled, and it's
Yeah.
terrifying.
It is. You feel like your hair is pulled at the same time.
It's
Like, "No!"
the hair pull to end all hair pulls. They say it did for hair pulling what Jaws did for sharks. Jaws
going into
came
the
out.
ocean.
Jaws came out after.
That's funny.
Doesn't even make sense.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So, do you have any other like final thoughts before maybe we do our knives rating?
But what do you think of it as a Christmas movie?
Well,
I mean, yeah, we have a tradition. We've watched it several years in a row now at Christmas time. Has lots of... Oh, sorry. I just keep interrupting you. What a bitch I am.
Well, no, I mean, like, you just asked, like, how do I like it as a Christmas movie? I mean, I watch it, yeah, like, we've watched it the last, like, 4 years, and it's definitely, it ties in Christmas, but it's more sprinkled in. It's almost like you can watch this, like, any time of year. It doesn't, like,
maybe.
completely...
I couldn't watch it any time of the year.
Oh, okay.
Me, your sole survivor, can only watch this at Christmas.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry guys. If you're listening to this after Christmas, you're just gonna have to wait until the next holiday time comes around to watch
you're just gonna have to wait.
Just gonna have to wait.
You can't do it. Don't do it. No, I love all the Christmas caroling, the Christmas lights, all, you know, the cold atmosphere. You know, everybody's bundled up and you get to see their steaming hot breath.
And I love me some Baby John Saxon.
Mm-hmm.
He's always good to look at.
I love the idea of setting like murder at Christmas time, the most happiest time of the year. It's why we went to Disney World, because it's the most happiest time of the year, and we wanted to spend it at the most magical place
on Earth.
So,
well, let's go ahead and give them our knives ratings. What did we think about Black Christmas, Mr. Josh?
I think ultimately, as a whole, I do understand that it represents, kind of the true beginning of the slasher craze. It was before Halloween. It was a slasher movie set on a holiday. But I'm gonna go 3.5 knives.
3.5 knives.
3.5. I don't think it's perfect, but I love it. Like I said, we watch it every Christmas. I look forward to watching it every Christmas. Scream Factory is coming out with a great DVD or Blu-ray soon. I'm excited to get that. So it's definitely one I like. I'm gonna go 3.5.
Okay, sounds good.
A genre classic.
A genre classic, as you said. Okay, I'm gonna give it a 3 knives, and for similar reasons of just that it could, there's a few things that I'm like, the ending, it leaves it open, but it also just kind of doesn't tie things up in a nice bow or anything. And
you need everything tied up in a nice bow.
Well, not everything, but it's Christmas. I would expect it.
Oh, it's Christmas. It's Black Christmas.
Anyways, okay, yeah. So, I do like it, though. I like it a lot. A lot. As we're driving, we're getting to see some wonderful Christmas displays.
It is just glorious. It is. I just want to say hallelujah. I just want to keep looking at them lights all day and all night.
Yeah, we're driving right by like a little place where you can, I guess, drive through and look at Christmas display.
To be.
It's jolly.
And it being Oklahoma, of course, there's Christmas lights of a cowboy and a boat fishing. Because God forbid.
That's right. Oh, and North Pole. Okay, well, they can't see this.
Yeah,
so.
Anyways, it's beautiful. Wish you could see it. We're not taking pictures, so
'Cause we're striving.
We're just driving. All right, guys. Well, episode 11. We have a new year coming up. It's going to be 2017. We'll have a new episode for you in January. It's a mystery. What's it going to be? We're giving you a little mystery. You know, put you on the edge of your seat for the new year.
Yeah, and we just haven't made up our minds.
We also don't know ourselves. So it's a mystery to us. It's a mystery to you. But guarantee you will get an episode 11 in January.
Oh, for sure. Until then, happy holidays.